Hey mamas, welcome back to my YouTube channel, This Mama Counts. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how I am able to survive traveling, running 2 businesses while I'm out in the road. In case you haven't seen, the last few videos of mine are of many trips that I have been taken, and I still have so many more to come. And I'm gonna share with you the tools, the hacks, and the best ways and tools that I stay in contact with my teams to make sure that my businesses are running smooth while I'm away. Are you ready? Vámonos! In the last few months, my family and I have been on various trips that we've taken. Back in June, we went to Arizona and we went to a family mastermind event. Last week, this month in July, I went to a conference for continuing education on Latino tax pros. And I have many more trips coming up. This following weekend, I'm actually going to be at a trip with my son for a baseball tournament. But being able to take these trips does not mean that I have to sacrifice on paying attention to my business. I want to share with you some of my favorite tools that I take with me while I'm on the road, and I'm going to share with you also some of the best tools that I use to make sure that my business continues to operate while I'm not around physically in my office like I am right now, and my team and I continue to stay in communication to make sure that the client work gets done, tasks are being submitted and accomplished, and making sure that we're still in contact without having to sacrifice and kind of like take with me travel supplies, tools for work that I like to use and share with you, especially when I'm on the road, in the airplane, or wherever it is at the hotel. So I'm gonna share with you those things. One of my favorite traveling essentials definitely is going to be a travel bag. And I recently just purchased this one. I really like it because I'm not a big fan of backpacks. And I like that this one is kind of like a bag right here. And then it also converts into a backpack where it's very cozy. It has an actual charger here. And then it has so many pockets with so much extra storage that I can take all of my essentials in one place. So it has the extra storage down here where I have my pens, tools, and all that good stuff. And it has really good space. I have my extra charger in there as well. And then it has another pocket here, which can also be utilized. They're very deep holes, so I really like this. And then it also has this space up here, which is this really nice big opening right here. And it really fits my laptop, my second screen, my charger, my mouse pad, and everything else that I take. So when I'm traveling especially, I like to make sure that when I'm sitting down, I have one of these. This is very cozy to use because I can set it on my lap while I'm on the road and just like, you know, put my computer on top of it. And I can use it to make sure that my computer doesn't fall off, right? This is how it is. It sits on my lap. Here, let me show you how. So this works as just like a little stand here for my lap that I can just pull open right here when I'm like traveling, sitting down, or wherever I'm at the ballpark. And it just helps with comfort on my legs. So that way, when I put in my laptop, it's actually very comfortable. It doesn't slip and slide anywhere. And I can work super comfortable here without my computer falling off or anything like that. So this has been one of my favorite Amazon finds. Everything I have literally I bought off of Amazon, and I like it because I can use it and be handy with it. That is one of the things that I have recently became very huge fan of to be able to have. And I also have, you see here on my laptop, I have these 4 kind of like magnetic strips to my laptop because I accommodate a second screen to my laptop. So with my second screen, again, I got this on Amazon. I attach it to my computer, literally just clicks on. I open my computer and I just literally pull out my screen. So I literally just pull out like this And now my laptop is turned into a double screen computer. And this is so handy. It helps and works perfectly here with the stand on my lap, especially when, again, I sometimes even like to be outside with the kiddos by the pool, and I get to have double screens on my laptop that will not take away from me being productive in my work. So this is super essential. Again, got it from Amazon. You can look at some pretty cool reviews that I have used as well, and I really enjoy using because they allow me to have the second screen and continue to be productive in my business. I like to have the charger that I get to plug into the truck for when I am traveling. I just plug it into kind of like the smoking little button thingamajigger, and it also gives me electricity to continue to charge my computer as well. So those are some of my favorite traveling essentials: a laptop, second screen, lap, and just the charger that connects to the truck. Some of the tools that I like to use to make sure that my team is running and it's not getting behind on client communication or any client work, I use Asana with my clients. Asana is an online CRM system that allows me to stay in communication with my team to make sure that everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing and that I know that the work is getting done. On top of Asana, Google Calendar and Gmail and Voxer. Those are my favorite apps to use to continue to be productive and in communication with my team while I am away on trips, and making sure that we're still in communication to making sure that our clients on the firm side and in the coaching side are also being fulfilled and taken care of. One of the great things also is actually within my truck, if you have a Ford truck, or a lot of the new vehicles come with like a built-in Wi-Fi in your trucks. And hint, hint, if you have that opportunity and you travel a lot in your business, that can actually be a tax deduction to your business. So get that Wi-Fi for your vehicle because you can use that internet. And if your vehicle doesn't have the internet, it's okay. Don't think that you have to have it. There is that hotspot on your cell phone that can continue to keep you connected. Now, you do have to remember though, you could also like tap into different Wi-Fis at the hotel, right? Different areas that you go to. But there is a couple things that you need to remember because as bookkeepers, we're getting into a lot of personal information for our clients. So make sure that you are secured from cyberware, right? Any kind of viruses. Make sure that you have a very good protecting system on your phone, on your computers, on your laptops, and make sure that it's always secure because there are hackers out there and there's going to be people who are going to want to steal your information. So you have to be protective of that as well, regardless of where you're going, because of the private information that we hold and we retain for our clients. So you don't want to ever get hacked. That is not going to be a fun thing. It happens if it ever to happen, but God forbid it happens to you. Like, please don't. Just prevent it and really make sure that you have all the things in place for that not to happen. And one of the favorite things that I like to also talk about is like how to be connected while being disconnected. Mamas, just because I'm going on a trip does not mean I am working 24/7. I intentionally set aside for work, but I am also intentionally setting aside to spend the time with my family. The thing is that because I have a home office and I do have the flexibility to work from wherever I want, wherever I am at, I can still set those boundaries with my family for them to know, hey, we are able to take this trip freely, but mama still needs these hours to work, right? So it is super important that you plan out like any activities, what you're going to be doing with family, right? Things like that, so that way you can still incorporate in some work time on those trips. Or make sure that these business trips that you're taking, you can also take what I call that leisure time. And that leisure time while on a business trip can also be an enjoyable time for you to be able to disconnect from work, right? And be connected with the people that you're there on that trip. So I hope these tips helped you. I hope these essentials helped you. I bought all of that on Amazon. And I'm actually working on putting on an Amazon storefront for the same reason, so that I can actually send this information to you girls so you can have it. Some of the things that I've liked, because I've spent a lot of money on essentials. Oh, let's not forget Airpods, super important. Airpods are super important for when you're traveling. And it's really fun to have because you don't have to be listening to a lot of noise. So those are my favorite essentials, my favorite tools, the best ways that I have stayed in contact and continue to work with my teams. I have my 2 teams for my firm and then for mom accounts. So both teams, we continue to stay in communication and make sure that the business continues to run, even though I'm not the one always physically running it. Best takeaway that I can probably give you from here is, as you're building a business, mamas, don't think about just you. Think about how you can also start building a business, so that way when you want to get away, you know that your business still runs without you having to always be there physically present. So mamas, let me know if you liked this video, and if this video served you, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop my next video from this Mom Account show. See you in the Facebook group or wherever. Bye.